Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Thursday, March 26, 2020. Here we go. It is now 6:03 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We just got the largest, most, frankly, obscene number with regard to jobless claims in history. Over 3 million. And this is the number they're letting us see. Okay. Prior to this number being released, stock futures were down across the board significantly. Dow futures were pointing towards an over 450 point loss at the open. Well, this historic number comes out. And right now, stock futures are set for a flat open, pretty much erasing the losses that we were going to suffer at the open. Understand what's happening here. We have a market takeover. We have a world global takeover. The Federal Reserve is buying everything. The Federal Reserve is buying large cap stocks because of their market cap to boost the market. That 2,000 point gain we had the other day, all fake. That's the Fed. The Fed is buying everything. I don't know another way to put it. Everything they can buy, they're buying right now, and they're dollarizing the world. You know that. So with this market, you got to be real careful. Our economy here in the United States was in free fall prior to the release of the BIOWEAPON, prior to the crude oil cratering. You know what this is all about. It's to help the Federal Reserve issue in their final solution to be the lender and buyer of last resort. Period. The end. That's where we're at. So you're going to see some pretty amazing things happen. I would not be surprised to see stocks go positive, even in the face of a historic number like this, and an economy in lockdown, an economy in free fall. Some companies right now, I want you to think about this, are trading higher today after that 2,000 point run than they were a year ago when they were open. How does that happen? How does that happen unless it's all completely fake? Look, this is very difficult. No one can put a target on this market anymore. I have suspended even attempting to do it anymore. It can't happen. When you have a central bank funneling unlimited, this is their words, funds into this market. When you have a Federal Reserve President, James Bullard, explaining this is engineered, this was designed to happen, his words, how can anything be real? How could a corporation that is now closed be trading higher today than it was a year ago? It makes no sense whatsoever at all. And we get this historic number today, over 3 million jobless claims, and stock futures reverse and go higher. Do you see where we're at? Can you understand this? This is the merger of corporate America and the new American government. They're picking winners. They're faking the market to try to use it as a distraction. Don't worry about the falling economy. I want you to look at this number here. That's all they want you to do, is look at the stock market. And the yield curve is still, it's an abomination. It's an abomination. Negative yields have come to the short end of the yield curve here in America. It's going to follow suit through. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to watch America, the new America, or the old America is gone. It was brought to its knees, completely crushed, doesn't exist anymore. And this new America, SUCKS, I don't think you can say that word either, to the highest order, okay? And you watch what they're going to throw at us next here. Not only do we have a market that is being bought by the Fed's buying large cap stocks, the Fed's buying exchange traded funds, every manner of debt you can imagine, corporate debt, municipal debt, government debt, to fake everything. They've taken over. The market is not real. Could you imagine if we had a real market where the stock market would be today? We'd be below 6,000. Below 6. But again, this started under Barack Obama. It is now played out right through to President Trump. These two presidents, both of them, have helped the Federal Reserve move to not just the top of the pyramid. Now they're above it. The Federal Reserve is now above the pyramid. and they are laughing at every single one of us here. It's just, it is. I'm going to say the word one more time. It's an abomination what we are seeing here. And we all are going to pay for it. Anyway, with that said, people, love you a lot. I'm out of here. I have an interview later with Rick Rule. And I forget who else. It's a round table. It's going to be interesting to see that come out. I will post a link to that when it comes out. I'll see you at the end of the day. Wow.